Hello, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel, Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 23rd May, and this is a Asian session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose and use the information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. Okay, with that, we move on to our live analysis. Okay, good morning, everyone. Yeah. Okay, now let's say today the key data, the key data that is going to be out today is I think we had in the morning the Canadian, the New Zealand retail sales forecast was 0.00 but came out to be zero point 0.8, which means to say that very, very much better than expected. Then 2 p.m. or 1400 hours, we have a pound retail sales. Then 2030, we have Canadian core retail sales, and also from the US we have a new home sales. Okay, so these are the key data that is going to be out. So as far as the trade is concerned, we don't have any open trade, and let's see the market, then we'll start move on to the trade. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, the right now the situation is the euro has been up on the 360 flat 6 hours, then flat on all the other time frame, and in fact all the other currencies are flat. Then we have gold having some movement. Then we don't have the currencies all literally or flat on the 15 minute, especially the dollar yen is supposed to be making a move, so it's not moving. So let's start off our trade with gold, then we go on to the currencies. Okay, looking at the gold, the 6 hours, in fact the 6 hour chart is already telling us that the high is seen on the hourly. Okay, but this is flat on the daily, and on the weekly is flat with the downside view. Okay, this is flat on the downside view. So now the range we are looking at is the daily range is between 3280 and 3345. Okay, so these are the range, and the hourly range is 6 hour range is 3280 and 3315. So we should be looking to sell near 15 and put a stop above that level. And of course, the next level is 3345, which is $30 away, so we can't use that level. So we should be looking for a better levels of entry. So as of now, okay, this is the new time belt has just started. The market is flat. So right now the market is trading at 3304, which is a 15-minute high. So then your 30-minute high is 3309. So what we would do is, let's see what is today's range, what is the high and low, then we can go on into the trade. So when we look into the gold, so this is on the daily, this is already into the selling zone, okay, and weekly this is also it was a strong uptrend, now is already into the selling zone, okay. So right now this is trading at 330405. Okay, now what should we do, or what should we expect for today's range? I'm going to tell you the today's range. So today's range, what we are expecting is, so right now this is currently, it's a bit bullish, but we should not be seeing the price going above 3309, 3316 or 16 half or 19, and max is 3324. So that means we should not be seeing the price going above 3324. So we should be looking to sell on staggered basis, and the 3291, 3291, 3285 has to break for further weakness. Okay, further weakness, and current day low is 87 half, which is slightly higher than the previous day low. So these are the informations that the system is giving us. So now we should be looking to sell, and we'll go on staggered basis. Okay, then the next resistance is 3313 and 3317 and 3320. Okay, so let's see the chart. So if you look into the chart, okay, based on the chart, okay, we early on we found what are we expecting based on the system. So now we are going to go on based on the chart. So right now the price is going up. Right now this is going up, and right now this is a congestion on the 6 hour. So what we are expecting is we should not see the price going above 15 half or 30. Okay, 30 in extension. If a narrow extension, then we can look for extension above I think about 27. Okay, 27. That means we are not expecting the price to go above 27. So what we are going to do now is, okay, now this new time belt has just started. Just now there was I don't know what news came in, it was a sell. So what we will do is we will try to sell 0.2 at current market. Okay, current market is 3305 half, and put a stop. Okay, this the 0.2, the stop has to be above 18. Okay, above 18. Then we will go for another sell at 13 0.2, or that means 20% of your usual volume, or 30% of your usual volume. So which is 3313, we go for a sell, and for that sell we will try to put a stop above 24. Then we'll go for a third entry. Okay, this is the third entry. Usually, remember I told you with the pyramiding, maximum we'll go for 3 to 4 entries, not beyond that. So the third entries is going to be selling at 18, and that is going to be about half lot. And yes, sell 0.2 at market, or 3305 half. Okay, 3305 half. Okay, so now I'm going to give you the signal. So we have 3 entries. Okay, 3 entries, and the price is expected to go higher because your RSI is telling that we have some more strength, a little bit strength, expecting. So we should see the price going up, and should turn either before 13 or 14, or extension of this which is before 30. So these are the two reversal levels. So when we look into the hourly, I think this is telling us that this market is already in a downtrend. Okay, so let me give you the type and send you the message. Cautious sell. Okay, we are going to enter on three stages. Three stages. cautious sell XAU lot, okay, 0.2, 0. Either 0.3 or 0.4 or 0.6 or 7. So we'll go on 02, 04, 07 or 01, 03, 05. Okay, either one. Okay, so entry sell at 33055 0.2, then 33135 0.4, then 3320.5 3320.5, okay, that is 0.7. Then stop the first entry, we will put a stop at 333318. The second one 3321, third one 3328. Okay, this is the entry. Okay, TP, the first entry TP at first entry. Okay, first entry we would want to close at 90. Okay, 90, 3390. Then if the second entry is filled, we would try to exit at above or below the previous day low. So in fact, today we are expecting the price target to be at 70. So we can exit at 3385 and 3370. So now, how are we going to trade this? Okay, right now this is in a congestion on the 15-minute. Okay, congestion on the 15-minute, and congestion on the hourly. Okay, congestion on the hourly. If it breaks that hourly, then it will become a extension on the hourly. Okay, so if it's extension on the hourly, so we can go on to see a projection of this, which is yeah, so I don't see the price going above 30. Okay, 30 or 32 for today. So we should be seeing the price turning down, either at 13 or 17 or 22. Okay, any one of these levels. Okay, I'm expecting a market to turn down. Then today we are expecting the price to break the previous day low. Okay, your question is not very clear. Okay, well, you're saying buy at 03. Is it what? I don't understand your question. So basically, what I'm trying to say is we are going for a cautious sell on three different staggered levels. Okay, you can enter 0.2, 0.4, 0.7 or 0.1, 0.3 and 0.5. So which these two level combinations are possible. Okay, so we want to sell. Okay, we already sold at market, which is 3305. Okay, 3305. So the next entry, if we see 13 half, we'll go for a sell. If you see 20 half, we'll go for a sell. And for the first trade, the stop is 18. The second trade, the stop is 21. The third trade stop is 28. Then as far as the TP is concerned, the first trade we will try to exit at 3390. Sorry, 3290. Okay, so this is the TP is wrong. The TP is wrong. Okay, remove. Okay, I sorry. The TP is wrong. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, the TP is 3290, 3285, 3270. Okay, my apologies for that. So we are trying to exit at all these levels. Okay, so these are going to be our TP. So the gold, in fact, I have shorted, yeah, 3305. Okay, this is trade I'm holding on. Okay, let me see. Okay, so now let's move on to our next analysis. So the next one we are going to do, okay, gold, we have already taken a trade. We are waiting for the other trade orders to get filled. Then we move on. Okay, now the next trade we are going to look for is, we see the euro, the trend, the 6 hour chart. Okay, the 6 hour, this is already turned down on the euro. Then the dollar yen has already turned up on the 6 hours. The pound is flat. Then we have the Aussie turned down. Dollar Swiss has turned up, and dollar CAD is flat. New Zealand has turned down. Dollar Sing is turned up. So what we will do is we'll try to trade dollar, sorry, euro, pound. We should go on an extension sell. Then dollar yen go for a buy. Dollar Swiss go for a buy. Then Aussie go for a sell. Canadian dollars we want to stay away. New Zealand we will try to go for a sell. So we will try to take one one at a time. So let's look at euro. Okay, euro, like just now we felt that this has already turned down on the daily. Okay, in fact the trend is down on the hourly. Daily is showing weakness. Expect this price to go lower. So here, when we see the dashboard, okay, the selling levels are 3315, 3330, and 33. Yesterday's high was 3350. Okay, yesterday's high was 3350. So our stop has to be above 65 and 85. So what we can do is we can go for a staggered entry. Okay, again 0.2 at 3305, 0.5 at maybe 133.30, then maybe 0.8 at 133.60 or 80. Then our TP should be, expect the previous day low to be tested. If it breaks, then we should be exiting at 112.30 and 112 10, 10 or 20. So let's confirm that with the chart. So if you look into euro, okay, in fact today it might be a range on the daily, sorry, congestion on the daily. Okay, congestion on the daily. And hourly has already turned down. Okay, turned down, but need to see a break of 11255 for further weakness. So now what we can do is we would go for a sell at 10 and 35 and 60. Then we will exit on staggered basis. Okay, so my first call would be a scalping call, which is selling euro at 11310. Okay, 11310. Stop, we'll put it as 11365 or 70. Then the TP, we have to exit at 11260 above the previous day high, sorry, previous day low, and current day low is 75, so we got to expect to see the current day low to break. And this one will give until 1 o'clock. Okay, then I want to go for a day trade, which is euro selling at 11335, and this is 11375, and this is again either exit at 11260 or 11230, so not further than that. So for this, we are prepared to give until the next session, so which means we will wait about 3:30. So then I think we will do the revision at around that time. Okay, then we will go for one more trade, which is 60, which is your previous current week high, 11360, 11390, and this is also 11260. Okay, we are giving all three same levels. Later we will do the adjustments, and this is until 6 p.m. and this is all half lots, and we will try to play the game in accordance. Okay, so the next one, maybe we look into the the pound chart and see whether is there any opportunity. If not, then we would go for the dollar yen and uh, dollar yen and dollar Swiss Aussie. Okay. Uh, okay, now looking at this is a daily, this is in a congestion, so most likely we should be seeing an extension of this level, and there is a data out from the pound, okay, which is 2 o'clock retail sales. So possibility the retail sales might come up better, so then we can go for extension of this level, so which is 3460. Sorry, huh? So if we sell at 60, we should be exiting at 3410 or 3390, which is your previous day high, sorry, previous day low. So that means we are only giving one trade for this which is we can take it under the news trading because the data is going to be out. So we will go for a sell at 134.60 or even 65. Let me see. Yeah, I think we can go 365, then 3505 and 3405. Okay, this is half lot expiry, 2 o'clock data out, 3 o'clock we'll be having the session, so we'll give until 3:30. So if you need to do any adjustments, we will do the adjustments then. Then let's move on to the dollar yen. Okay, so the dollar yen, uh, we are seeing a turn up on the 6 hour chart. That means the low is already seen, and which is we take our stop loss to be around 143.70. If we are right, expect this 144 to 30 to be tested, and if it breaks, then we can see the price moving higher. Okay, so if you see the PT zones, I think your 6 hours showing some weakness, but there is a strong support on the daily, and weekly this is weak because this was a strong sell. So we should be looking to exit before weekly uh, 44.30, 45.20. Weekly, we look at weekly because there is a strong level. Okay, so which is 44.30 and 45.10 or 45.30 max. Okay, so now what we are going to do is let's enter the level on staggered basis. Okay, dollar yen right now is trading at 143.80. So what I want to do is I want to buy 0.2 at 143.80, and the stop should be 143.20. Then the TP we will try to exit before 140 430 or extension of this level which is 144.50. So this would be my first entry. My best entry would be buying near 143 40 45. Okay, then the stop we'll try to put at 142.90. Then the third one would be buying at 143.20, stop at 142.75, and TP at 144 either 50 or even 140 45. Okay, let me see the price action on the daily. Okay, daily is in a congestion, so I don't think we can expect any big move. So we'll try to close before 44.30 or 44.50. Okay, so for this I'm going to give a scalping. Okay, instead of 80, maybe I want to lower it to 60. 43.60, 44.10. Okay, half lot, and this is until 1 o'clock. Then the next one we will go for a day trading, which is 43.20 42 75 and 144 10 or 30. Okay, and this is until maybe the next session. Actually, we can go for one more level, which is a very uh, tight stop. Okay, we'll go for buying at 143 and 42.75. This is only 25 pips stop loss, and this one we'll try to exit at 43.80, and this one we can go on one lot. Okay, so this is again we will go until 5 5 o'clock. Okay, maybe 5 the next time. So we key in and take note, when I give here half lot, okay, you can reduce to 0 0.1, 0 0.2 or 0 0.3. Okay, do that way. So at least we don't get ourselves into a big loss. Okay, because I don't have 0 0.1, 0 0.2 entry. So this is we need to do a reprogram. Once we do that, then we may be able to use these levels. Okay, the next trade we are sorry. The next trade we are going to look for is dollar Swiss and Aussie and New Zealand. Then finally we get back to gold again. Okay, gold is right now is trading at 3299. Okay, I think our first entry is making about $5. So let it work. Let it work. Okay, now let's see this chart. Okay, this chart. If I look into the daily, okay, looks like this is a congestion on the daily with higher lows to be seen. So which means to say that our stop loss should be below 30 and 82.10. Okay, and we should not see the low much low. Expect this market to turn up soon. Okay, so what we can do is we can go on staggered basis. First entry at 82.70, then another entry at 82 half, another entry at 82.30. So then we'll try to exit before 83 because this is a congestion on the daily. So we'll try to exit before 83. So let me give a signal for this. Buy 82.60, stop 82.10 and 83 as a TP. This is until 1 o'clock. Then we have one more entry at 82.30. Yesterday's low is 30, so we'll go for maybe 40. Okay, 40. Buy at 82.40. Stop 82. TP 83. Okay, this is also a half lot, and this is at expiry until the next time, but then we will do the adjustment. So just take note, I'm giving both half lot. So when you enter, you should enter your first entry as 0.2 or 0.3. Then the next entry as half lot. So try to play the game in a very orderly manner. Okay, make sure that the combination for entry for pyramiding is we'll do 0.1, the next one is 0.3, the next one is 0.5. Okay, this is one combination. So the next combination is 0.2, 0.4, the next one is 0.6 or 0.7. Okay, the third one is 0.3, 0.6, one lot. Okay, so we have three combinations to play with. So I let you decide to go on which combination you want to go, and it all depends on your risk reward and your confidence level. So now we have gold. Okay, gold. Let me see what is it doing. It's still this is making about $5. Okay, right now is 3300. Okay, let it work. Then we will see. Okay, the next one we are going to go is Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie dollar. Uh, okay, the Aussie dollar. We will look into the chart first. Then we see whether we want to trade or we want to skip that. Okay, Aussie. I think right now this is showing some strength. But if you look into the daily, so the daily, this is giving us a congestion. Okay, congestion. Your 6 hours is also giving a congestion, and what we are seeing is higher lows, higher highs. So we may want to sell at 64.40 and exit before uh, uh, before 64.10, or we'll just go on one tier enter. We don't want to chase this market. We'll try to sell at 64.60, or uh, previous day high is 60, yeah, and current week high is 75. So we'll try to sell at 60, put a stop above 85, and TP at 64.10. And it is only one entry, one tier entry, because we are not going to go on staggered entry for this. So we look into 64, 60, 85, 64.10, half lot, and this is until 3. Let me see. Yeah, I think this one we can go until 3 or 2 o'clock. I think we'll put it until 3, until the time we are doing the next session. So when we get this trade, then we know that we can let it work. Okay, and then finally we just look into the Canadian and the New Zealand, that we look back our trade. Then I think we can also trade Hang Seng today. Okay, Hang Seng, that is another thing to look at. Okay, the Canadian is also in a a range. Okay, this is also in a range, sorry, not range, conjunction on the daily with the downside view. So what we can do is we can take that as I think we have one more drop to be seen. So this is what we do is we'll try to go for take it or leave it scenario. So that means we are not so keen in trading this. Then we'll try to go for a buy at 37.90 and put a stop. Then we'll exit at 38.50. So this is we are not so keen on this, but we just there's no harm just putting in a trade. If we get it, then we will take it. Otherwise, we let go that trade. So I want to buy at 37.85, 50, 38.50. Okay, half lot, and this is until 6 o'clock. Then if you see we need to make any adjustments during the next session, then we will go for adjustments. Then finally we look into New Zealand. Okay, New Zealand. Uh, right now this is going up. Right now this is going up. Okay, the price action on the daily. This is showing higher lows, equal highs, and in a congestion on the daily, which means to say that we can go for a sell either at 45 or slightly higher. So when we look into the 6-hour chart, so we can sell at 59.25 or extension of this level, which is 59.35. Okay, then our TP should be 58.95. Then the stop 59.70. Okay, 70. Because yesterday's high is 50. So this is again, we are not so keen on this trade, but we have nothing to lose. So just key in this trade at 59.35, 70, 58.95. Okay, half lot, and this is until the next time belt, which is 5 o'clock, and we do, if you need to do any adjustments, we will do this adjustments. Okay, the euro is filled. Okay, let me see. So I want to take this trade. Okay, so the euro is filled, and the rest all are working. So far, those people come in late. Okay, what we have done is we have shorted gold at 3305 half. I think 3305 half, correct. You can see the message. We have shorted, and this is we have shorted at zero point 0.2 lots. So then we have shorted euro at 11310, and this is also 0.2. I mean, take note that because we don't have our system doesn't have 0.2, 0.1 and all those combinations, so that's why we are putting a 0.5. So in actual you have to enter at 0.2, and we are trying to enter in 3 tiers. So 3 tiers is, the next one is 0.5, which is 35, and the next one is 60. The one is 0.5 or 0.8. So we are trying to enter in 3 tiers or 3 stages, and we go into the trade. So what we would be doing, hopefully, in first before mid of June, I should be able to finalize on all our approach and standardize our system. So at least, when you come in, it will be very easy for you to follow and understand what do we mean by and how we go about it. Then slowly we will branch out to one or two crosses. Okay, the beauty of doing forex, gold, then index futures. Okay, let me before I talk, let me see whether there is any opportunity for Hang Seng. Okay, the Hang Seng is moving up because I also want to trade this Hang Seng. So here today is a congestion day on the daily, and this is a congestion up on the hourly, but the hourly has already turned down. So what we can do is we can enter this on staggered basis. Okay, I want to enter at 660. Okay, let me give you the stop loss first. Then we will go on the entry. Okay, the stop loss, we should not be seeing the price going above 780. So 740, 780. Okay, so let me check that on the dashboard on my system, so at least I can confirm, and we put a comfortable entry. Okay, so if you look for Hang Seng, okay, this is Hang Seng. Okay, we see the trend first. Okay, the trend is market has turned down on the 4 hour and 6 hours, and even on the daily, I think this has already shown that the market has seen the high. So our selling, we should be holding sell below 840. Okay, then your 470 and 430 must break for further weakness. So what we can do is we can try to enter in staggered basis. So we'll try to sell at 650 and 740. Okay, 2 tier, and our stop loss should be above 840. Okay, so that should be the game plan. Okay, let's think that's about it. So now let's discuss in detail on the gold. Okay, for those of you who came in late, I just want to share with you the screen. Give me a minute. Okay, so here we have sold euro 0.2 lot, 0.2. It shows 0.5, but we are entering on 3 tiers. Okay, for those of you who are coming in first time, okay, this is how we play the game. I just want to share with you so at least we have a very clear understanding on how we do things. Our entry is called a pyramiding style. So usually we will have 3 types of combination depending on your risk reward and your type of traders you belong to and what kind of trader you belong to. Okay, so the type of traders can be 2 types. One is aggressive trader, conservative trader. So that's one. Then also you can also become a categorize yourself into 2 types of traders, meaning whether you're a scalper or day trading or momentum or swing trading and news trading. So we have 5 types of signals. So news trading, day trading, momentum trading, scalping and swing trading. So you can decide on which type of trades you want to take to depending on the your character, your risk reward, your trading plan and whatever you call it. Okay, so now and when we enter 3 tiers, usually when we go for entry we go on 3 tiers or 4 tiers or 3 stages or 4 stages. So the combination can be, we try to enter 0.1 lot. So whatever is your investment, you should know when I say 0.1 means 10% of your usual trading lot size. Meaning, if let's say your standard lot is 100,000, so when we put entry 0.1 means that means the first entry we go for 10,000. Then the second entry 0.3, then we go for 30,000. Then the third entry 0.5, then we go for 50,000. And the stop loss goes accordingly. So we have 3 types of combinations. One is 0.1, 0.3, 0.5. Another one is 0.2, 0.4, 0.7 or 0.8. The third one is 0.3, 0.5 or 6, then 1 lot. So we have 3 tiers and 3 types of entries. So then the reason why we are doing that is, okay, our rule of the game is we don't want to get emotional, first one. Second is we don't want to lose money unnecessarily, and we don't want to miss opportunities. So there's a lot of reasons behind why we are doing this. Okay, so sometimes we take a trade. You see, if you are a trader, I think you know very well that when you take a trade, when you put a stop loss, okay, always remember the stop loss has to be placed in a way that you don't get stopped out unless you're wrong. Then your TP must be in a level whereby in such a way that your TP is taken. Then the entry also has to be in such a way that you go for the trade. There's no point putting the other way around. That means you put an entry in such a way that you don't get filled. You put a stop loss in such a way that you get stopped out. Then the market turns, or you put in there's some people they trade put a stop loss in such a way that they put in such a way that how much they can afford to lose. Okay, you must understand that we are going to trade the market and we have to trade what we see and what we believe and what we expect, not what you intend to make, what you intend to lose, or what you intend to do. So this is, we have to follow the market at all times. Okay, so these are the rules of the game. This is how we do things, and I hope I'm crystal clear in what I'm telling you. Okay. Now we are in two trades now, as of now, because the other trades all are working. We are not that desperate to take the trade, so we'll wait and do. Okay, now we shorted gold at 3305. I think just now we shorted here, somewhere here. It came off to, uh, yeah, it came off to 96. Okay, I think our TP was 90. So I think we missed it. We missed the $10 move. If we have taken, then we would have gone for a re-entry again. But unfortunately, we didn't take this profit, so we got to wait for this. Okay, now what we can do is, another way is, we can uh, adjust this 90 to 97. Okay, so I think we have put in at 90, so probably you may want to put your TP at 97. It's still $8, I think, is worth money, and we should be taking that profit. Okay, let me also change it. Then so I'll change it to 3296 half or 3297. Okay, so now we are already into the trade, so now we got to get ourselves tuned to how to manage this trade. So always remember, when we trade, we should be trading the markets, and we should be prepared to take what the market is giving you, and not what you expect, or what are you uh, expecting from the market. So for gold today, I'm just going to tell you the view for gold, and I think the currencies more or less I've given you. So gold booked already at 97. Okay, then I'm happy for you. Then what I would suggest, you may want to do a re-entry again. Okay, so uh, that is the way you can do. That means you just get a bonus. That's it. Okay, the re-entry, maybe I'll tell you. Okay, now we just discuss this in detail, so at least we do. Okay, now looking at this, this is a congestion on the daily. Congestion on the daily, with the likely the top is seen at 45. So I'm trying to give you the price language of what I see on this market and what can we expect today. So so what we are seeing is, we have most likely seen the top at 45, and right now this is in a congestion with a potential to break this low. If this low breaks, then for today we can expect the price to go towards 62 or 55 or even 40. Okay, any one of these three levels. So we can uh, expect this levels. Okay, give me a minute. Then when I uh, see on the 6 hours, that means now I'm going into hourly. So just now the daily, the price language is telling us this is in a range, sorry, not range, congestion with the likely top seen confirm, and we expect the price to break lower. So now when we look into the 6 hours, this is the next lowest. I wouldn't say the next lowest. The comfortable level. Usually we use 12 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. You know, all this for our decision. So now when we look into this, what this market is saying is right now this is in a congestion on the 6 hours with likely potential 3315 as a as the high. Okay, high. Remember early on I told you the daily high, we should not see the price going above 45. So now I'm trying to tone down. So now the most likely high we can expect is 15 or extension of this level, which is either 25 or 30 or even 37, but definitely not 45, because the 45, the price has to be below that high. So that is the major clue we are getting. Okay, so now mentally get yourself prepared. Today's high, it can be either 15, 25 or 30, the max, you know. So that is mentally you got to tell yourself, if anytime I see these levels, I got to hit the market and go for the sell. Okay, now hourly I've already discussed. Okay, now let's see the 15 minute. Okay, your 15 minute is telling us. Okay, now I got to see the stochastic. Okay, okay. This 15 minute is telling us uh, most likely. Okay, most likely this extension of this level should be the high. See, you see how I'm doing things. You know, first I see from a higher time frame. I try to slow down, slowly tone down to get better and closer levels. Okay, so now we are seeing that this is going to be the high for the 15 minute. Okay, but of course if this level breaks, then we should see 13 13 half. So that's why we gave a sell order at 13 half as the second entry or second tier. Okay, so now finally we come into 1 minute. So this is the lowest time you can get. Okay, so now if you look into the price action or the price language of this 1 minute, so market went up, came out very fast, then the same speed the price has pulled back, but now this is making a lower high, and this has been making a congestion. So there is a very likely chance that this might be the high for the hourly or even daily. Okay, I'm not sure about this. Okay, but we have to wait for more time to progress and to see more clues. But until then, what we feel is we should be uh, expecting this to be the daily high or hourly high. But if by any chance, if it breaks this, then it can go up to see 14 or even 20 before the price is turning down. So once it breaks this low, then we can confirm that this is the high. But until it breaks these two lows, we cannot consider this as the high because this is in a range congestion. Anytime it can break, it can go up and come down. So this is the thing you need to uh, know, or this is the thing you need to understand. Okay, so uh, right now I think we are still holding a sell. We are having two trades on hand, and we are waiting for the other trades to get filled. For those of you who come in late, these are our orders for the day. So we are trying to sell euro. Today we are bearish on the euro. So the market can be either in a congestion with the downside view. Then we are trying to buy dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen looks the next viable bet, then followed by dollar Swiss. We are we are not so keen to trade on the pound and the dollar cat and uh, New Zealand and Aussie. So we are just trying. So we are just trying to put about 30 pips away, 30 40 pips away. So if we get it, we will take it. Otherwise, no regrets, and we don't chase the market. Okay, let me key in the dollar yen. Huh? Okay, the gold is coming off, so we'll just have to wait for the break. Okay, then the dollar Swiss buying at 60. Okay, any uh, just give me 1 minute. I need to key in some orders. 82, 82, 60, 60. 82.30. then now was dollar yen. Okay, I think the dollar yen is filled. Dollar yen is filled. Uh, okay, now let's go back to our discussion on gold. Okay, the gold right now this is coming off. Then I'm trying to close at 97. Okay, if the 97 is closed, then I would want to re-enter at 3303. Okay, unless wait for this to take profit. So if it has taken profit, then we'll try to enter at 3303 and 3305. So these are the two re-entry I'm looking at to go for the trade. So let's wait to see whether that order is taken. Okay, so any questions, anything you need to ask while we are waiting for our trades to get filled and the market to work its way out. So now our dollar yen is filled. Okay, euro is filled. Euro is filled. Dollar yen is filled. So I'm waiting for the next tier entry for dollar yen at 43.20 or 43. So anywhere in between, I think the weakness for dollar yen should last for another 45 minutes. So if you see, this is a congestion on the daily with the low is confirmed at 142.80. Because the why I say the low confirmed, because the price has failed below the previous low and rejected and pulled back and closed above the open. So when I look into a 360 6 hours, this will give you a very clear indication that most likely this might be the low, or worst scenario is this can be an extension, which would be the next at 142.20. But as of now, we will just take it as this is the low. So then we just have to see for the market to turn anywhere before this level. Then we can be pretty sure that this is the major low. Okay, so anything else you need to discuss or anything else you want to ask, you can ask. If not, then we'll end the session. Then I'll see you all again at 1500 hours. Anything you need to ask? Okay. So if we have no questions, let's do this trade. Okay, the only thing is I just want to say on the gold, because our focus is on the gold. So if we have already taken the profit, then we can try to enter at 3303 and 3305. If not, wait for this thing to close, then we can go for a re-entry. Okay, thank you. Thank you. If no question, then it's fine. So I think, in fact, today In fact, I was starting the session quite early. In fact, I couldn't sleep. I woke up very early today. So, in fact, uh, this this trade, uh, I mean, I was not in this move, but I was in this move. You know, this move. I managed to sell somewhere here, then exit at the low. So now for me it's just a second entry and third entry. So you see, that is what you got to be doing. You know, you got to trade, you got to collect. You is. I think the other day I did tell you all. You know, this trading is like I always compare it with two. I think the profit is taken already at 97. Let me see. Uh, I'm still not filled yet. This is a problem, you know. Sometimes mine is still not closed yet. Okay, now closed. Okay, now I've already closed that. So, yeah, coming back to this trading. So, trading is you can compare it uh, with how shall I say? Is either playing a cricket or a bowling. You know, I don't know whether you know bowling. This is similar to that, you know. So you must always accumulate points. You should as and when, and we cannot expect every trade to be a fantastic trade. Okay, let me see. I'm still holding one more. Okay, if you're still holding the trade, the other, so you may want to close it at 92 or 90. Okay, let me try to close at 92. So, uh, so I mean, is the partial profit taking? Okay, that is a good way of or good practice in getting uh, and trading confidently. That means what I'm trying to say is try not to be overconfident. As and when needed, we enter in staggered basis. So when we enter in staggered basis, try to lock in the profit, then re-enter again. So at least you are in the game at all times. You know, don't get overconfident. Don't get greedy. I mean, don't regret. You see, like just now, uh, we closed at 97, but of course, I have few entries. So one entry I close at 97, another entry I try to close at 93, 90. So at least you know you still be in the game. So that would be one of the best way to manage your money. You know, rather than you know you be very greedy to exit at the lowest point. Okay, let me see this. Okay. Uh, okay. Thank you. Anything else? You know, I think there is. If you're coming in late, okay, I just want to share with you just one last before we go. We have shorted gold at 3305 half, and we'll just book profit at 97, and still we are waiting for the trade to go lower. If it goes lower, then we may want to sell again. Sorry, lock in the other profits. Okay, we are looking. to see the price be in a range. Once this profits all taken, then we are trying to go for a re-entry again at 3303 and 3305. Then we are trying to go for dollar yen and euro. Buy dollar yen, sell euro on staggered basis or uh, uh, pyramiding style. So we have entered one selling euro at 11310. This is supposed to be a zero point 0.2 lot. Then this dollar yen we bought at this, so this also 0 0.2 lot. Okay, so then we are trying to go for one more buy at 43.20 and trying to go for one more sell euro at 133.35 or 60. So that is the thing. So then the gold right now, this is in a range. Expect this weakness to continue for another at least 7 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes or the most 37 minutes. Okay, 37 minutes because this is a hourly pointing down. So wait to see if you are able to get lock in your profit. Try to go for a re-entry again at 3303 and 3305. Okay, that should be your re-entry. And again, the stop loss is still the same. You know, the previous stop loss I've given. The stop is 3318, 3321, 3328. You know, all this. So if you have closed the 3305 entry, then the stop loss is the same. You know, the 3318. So either you enter at 3303 or 3305 and the stop loss still remains the same. Okay, I just want to tell you that. Okay, let me enter this again. So sometimes if you feel your stop loss is pretty wide, so what do you think should you do? Maybe can anyone tell me an answer? If let's say you feel that the risk reward doesn't justify, okay, what should you do on the stop loss? Anyone? Okay, if you the only way is you reduce the lot size. So that means if you feel that you can't afford to lose that much, so if your entry is 0 0.2 or 0 0.3, reduce the quantity, so the lot size. So that means you go for 0 0.1. So the reason, like I told you earlier on, okay, the stop loss we are placing uh, in such a way that you don't get stopped out. So when I give 18, so that means this is somewhere here, above this level. So if you really, I mean, of course, this doesn't, I mean, if you can put a stop above this also, which is 3310. Okay, you can put 10 with a tight stop. But if you are putting this, then because we also have a selling order at 13 half. So we have a selling order at 13 half. So if you put a 13 half selling, then you put a stop at 10 half, then there's only $3 gap that is available. So this all is up to you, like as I told you, this is your individual decisions and individual acceptance to put in the trade. Okay. Yeah. So if you have no question, then see you again at 1500 hours. Okay. Thank you and see you all. Bye.